Good morning. So I'm going to finish stacking the wood today and then in a couple days. You're going to see in this video me finishing stacking wood in our horse shelter, and I had some help, but not everybody gets on camera because they don't want to be on camera, so I get to look like I'm doing all the work, so a lot of the time. This is the last of the wood I'm going to stack in this carriageway or breezeway, and then from then on we'll be taking the wood out to feed the furnace, and any other wood that we split we'll stack outside somewhere to dry for next spring or next year. Hopefully by the time I'm done stacking this will for sure be enough to finish out the winter. This is December 5th. So we don't have as much of a winter left to worry about. So I'll see if I can figure out a way to get this stacked, because I ended up dumping it way too close to the pile to where I'm stacking it, so I have to kind of dig my way out. So I hope you enjoy watching. And there's my son going to do his chores. All right, so. Okay, back it out of here again. So it's all full. First time we've ever filled up this building with wood. And used to be my horse shelter for my horses, and we got rid of the horses, and now we have wood furnaces instead. And it's November 23rd, 2023, and it's 13 feet wide, and we stacked it, I think, 10 feet high, and 7 rows of 22-inch long wide rows. So yeah, do the math and we'll figure out how much cord that is, but we probably won't start feeding the wood furnace out of this till we have to, because we can split others to just keep bringing it to the furnace first. So back in the summertime, one of the kids said to me, how are we getting enough wood this year for the furnace? Because we've been so busy on the farm, we just haven't even had time. We had wood left from when we had our bush logged out 2 years ago, and some of it just got pushed up into the fence row, and there's a video showing us splitting some of that up and cutting it, and it was just a big task ahead of us, and just with everything that's been going on this year. So we've just been really blessed. We've been just, our tenant that rents our other farm, I said to him, like, if you ever have any logs to drop off, because he's a tree arborist, just drop them off, because then we have them the right length for the furnace, instead of buy wood that's the wrong length. And we like them at 22 inches. So he just happened to get a customer that had a whole bunch of ash trees that needed to be taken out of his bush, and he just dropped them off for us, so that we could cut them up for firewood. And so we just been able to make a deal with him doing that, and that was just a huge, huge blessing. And then my daughter's boyfriend, he works on a ship that goes up north, so he's home for a month at a time. So he just decided he loves chainsawing. So we've had him to come and help us chainsaw, and we've had other family members that have come and just spent a day helping us cut up wood, split wood, chop wood, stack wood. And yeah, so God provides. I just wanted to do that. So back here, I haven't moved from the garden anyway, to make a pile. And I just find this very satisfying. It's just something I grew up doing. My grandpa, I can remember stacking wood with my grandfather as a small child, and him telling me, you know, keep the face straight, keep the pile level, try to piece the pieces together. It's funny because last year I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good at piling wood and I'm doing really well, watch me kind of thing, and then we made a pile next door and 3 rows fell over. I don't know why, but they did. I'm like, oh, maybe I don't know as much as I thought I did. So, yeah, life tends to humble you pretty quick. Piece of artwork that heals our home in a more economical fashion. And yeah, making use of this wood that's been diseased and can't be left standing. So there, almost half pile more. I'm not sure of the exact measurements, but I think he was hoping to have between 30 and 40 bush cord in this spot. I'd say the pile's maybe 8 feet tall and 13 feet wide, and I'm not sure how deep it is, but it's deeper than our other spot. I'll get the measurements for the guys because they took it earlier and wrote it down and put it on the screen. So that's it for stacking here, and we're going to fill up the other place too. So here you go. Goes way, way back. It's heating this big old house. This is the first brick house born in, or built in the 1800s. It was built three deep. The brick is three bricks thick. The bricks were made on this property. If you look here, down in this field, they made a kiln down there, and they kilned all the brick out of the clay out of that field and built this house. And then later on, I don't know when, but they built this stone part on, and it was supposed to be a servant's quarters, but it never got completed and never got used. It was half finished, and it just got used as a garage or a workshop for years and years. And then my husband's cousin decided that she was nursing up north and she needed a place to live that there was always someone around. So she renovated it and made it absolutely beautiful inside. And so it has in-floor heating and hot water on demand. So hooking up to her place with the wood furnace was just a real bonus. So it makes it a lot easier to heat for her too. And then she can just have the propane for hot water in the summer or backup. And then the breezeway in between is where they would have driven the carriages through. That used to be open on the other side. We just have it covered with old plywood now. And it's just making a perfect spot for us to store the wood for the winter. So it's all downhill from the wood pile to the furnace. And my son and his wife put the wood in a toboggan and just have to watch that it doesn't just keep going down past the furnace. It's pretty easy to bring the wood to the furnace. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope I didn't bore you too much with all the wood stacking and cutting and splitting, but that's just kind of how our fall has been taken up. We've been doing that, between that and building the silo and getting the harvest off. It's been very, very busy. So thanks for watching.